Hi everyone. What I wanted to talk about today was the imbalance of VATA and the idea that right now we are in a season where this imbalance is being pushed and accentuated by what's happening to us in our season, in our atmosphere. So where I live in the world, VATA right now has been the predominant dosha for 4 months. So by VATA, I mean air and ether are the dominant qualities of the earth element. There's not a lot of fire happening at all in our season, no heat in our season, and not a lot of earth and water. Earth and water are frozen right now. They're hard, they're inaccessible. And so when we live in a climate where our fire is inaccessible, not much happening, and earth and water aren't accessible, we're not going outside in our bare feet. We're not dipping our body in water. You might be cold plunging, I don't know. But there's a predominant of this airspace. And what happens when that is what's predominant and the season, the atmosphere, the world outside isn't helping provide any of the fire or any of the earth element, you have to create it in yourself. You have to come inside and create it in yourself. What it feels like in your body when VATA is imbalanced is it feels like there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of busyness in your brain. Your thoughts are ether, right? You have a lot of thoughts running through your head. And sometimes when those thoughts are negative, when they're critical, when they are self-doubting, then that just is overpowering. What Ayurveda asks of you is notice the abundance of those thoughts. Notice the busyness, notice possibly the chaos, notice the spin, the mobility of those thoughts, the increased vata. So there's this idea of vitiation, your pure essence of prana, the life force, the vitality in you is getting knocked around a bit by this excess vata that's happening. So you need to balance that. Number one, do not buy into the content of the messages that are coming. So you are not supposed to listen to the content of those negative thoughts, the content of the critical thoughts, the content of the self-doubt. What you're supposed to notice is that there's more of them. They're loud. They're getting busier. What do I need to do about it? And what you need to do about it is bring your body back to a place where you're connecting with fire, you're connecting with earth, and you're connecting with water element. That is not being provided by nature by us right now, for us right now. So create it in your own body. How do you create fire? You work out, you do an exercise program, you put breath in your body, you dance, you jump around, you do sun salutations, you do squats. It doesn't matter. Get into your body and feel heat rising from your own body. It might also mean you're gonna have warm baths, warm showers. You are definitely going to have warm foods. You want things like soups and stews that hydrate you and heat you, right? The idea of putting oil on our bodies is a really good one right now. Think about taking something that's flying away all over the place and just oiling it down. It helps settle it, helps bring it back down to earth. When we put oil on our body, we are counteracting the dryness of our season outside, and we're allowing ourselves to add some heaviness and add some nourishment that helps bring us down. Drink hot water in the morning. Make sure you poop. Sleep really well. Warm, nourishing, liquid, hydrating kind of meals. Heaviness. Make sure that you're adding heaviness to everything. But know that we're not going to counteract that swirling thought with more thought kind of stuff. Counter it by coming into your body. Counter it by coming into your breath. Counter it by trying to connect somehow with fire energy, heat, and light, by connecting with earth energy, burning juicy sensation in your legs while you're walking or working out or hiking up a mountain or skiing or doing something that brings you down into the power and strength of your body. and that water element. You need a lot of hydration now. You might be adding it with hot water in the morning. You might be adding it with baths and showers. You might be adding it with oil on your body. But that's what I want you to consider. Counter that noisy, excessive VATA with something very tangible. Yeah. Good luck. I hope that was helpful.